you, and we are here watching. Oh, it's too big. Watch. We are here. Oops. Make this smaller, guys. There we go. We are here to watch the show our TTM failures over the past year. Well, let me get to them. One at a time. There's plenty of them to see. All right. First one up. Mike Fetters. Okay, there's Mike Fetters. Let's see, where did we get Mike Fetters out of? There's going to be a lot of them, so this might be a little longer than I thought. I got this one in 2014, so, I go way back. Mike Fetters. So I had attempted Mike Fetters one time, and no dice. No Mike Fetters. There's one. Let's see how big the stack can get. Aha, we have a John Curtis. There's John Curtis. 2019, I believe. Let's see. Whoop. Yep. Right as the pandemic was starting to pick up. And I don't have anything here. Never got anything back. This one's out of Charleston. So that was a no-go. John Curtis, Major League pitcher. This one, I ended up getting it back later. This is Bruce Ruffin. So with this one, I did find a better address because this one was expired, and there's the address they gave us. I tried that address, and I think we had success with Bruce Ruffin. So that was pretty cool. This one was in 14, but then I tried them again years later. Okay, what do we got here? Montgomery. Jeff Montgomery. I don't know if I got him. So Jeff Montgomery. You're going to see this lovely yellow sticker on all of them. This is also 2019. It's got the Chile Relleno August. And I do have a resend. I resent it on 9/19. I'd have to check if I got him back. And that was Jeff Montgomery, pitched for the Reds, pitched for the Kansas City Royals. Oh, look at that. You got a double sticker on that Montgomery. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hey, welcome along. We're going to go through our TTM failures and just show you which ones have come back. So this is my fifth one so far. Tom Nieto. Let's see. I resent it to this address, and I think it struck gold on the second try of the TTM attempt. And for those of you who are new to the channel and don't know, or to the hobby, this is August 12th. So there's a lot of August 12th going on there. And so usually a TTM means through the mail autograph. So you send them a request. This is one of the requests that sadly, this address did not work out. I went to Dale Murphy here, and somebody wrote back, not at this address, unable to forward. And the address I used was in Alpine, Utah. And so then I resent it to Dale Murphy. Never heard back. This one I sent it to Atlanta on the second shot. Nothing. Okay. Here's one of my favorites. So when I got back into the ATTM part of the hobby, I said, let me shoot for Don Mattingly. This is pre-pandemic. So Don Mattingly, we sent it out to Evansville, where he's from. I think he married Larry Bird's sister or something like that. Or I don't know. Or Larry Bird married his sister. Vice versa. Might tell me in the comments. So I sent this out, and then I resent it out, as you can see right there, Don Mattingly, and I had a different address instead of Woodcastle Road. So I don't know. I went somewhere, but never got that one back. I can tell you which ones I got back. So the stack is growing, people. So TTMs are kind of a shot in the dark. I hate to tell you that. You know, we try, and not always are they a success. So here's Bill Allman. I got him once before, so let's see here. Unknown, unable to forward, the dreaded yellow. No! And this went to Greenwich, Rhode Island. This wasn't that long ago. 22 looks like. Yeah, 22. Man, the stamp is 22. Hey, field guy, what's cracking? And so I also include a thank you and everything. And nope, that Billy Allman did not come back. It was this past year. How are you? How are you, sir? So let's get some other TTMs going. This one, man, this guy tried a couple times. Mike Keith used to be a catcher for the Tigers. And I tried and I tried. I don't even know if this is the first or second one. They wrote moved. So that did not help at all. And then I found out later he was charging 10 per, but I still resent it a whole bunch of times, not knowing until finally somewhere around the line somebody informed me he was $10. I said, nah, Mike Keith, he's not that. You know, it's okay. So I sent it to that Tampa address. So don't use it. I usually post the yeah, I saw you spitting there. Okay, what else we got here? Chris Spire. Now, this guy lives in a very posh part of Los Angeles County. Palos Verdes Estates. That was an old rancho. And Chris Spire, returned to sender unable, commercial mail, undeliverable, commercial mail receiving agency, no authorization to deliver mail for this addressee. So I think he lives in a gated community where they actually sort through his mail and he kicks out. Cool, thanks. And he kicks out mail that's not, that he's unknown to him. So there's still the request. Yeah. And charges, signs with Pass Pro. So after trying them a couple times, I gave up as well. I said, you know what, forget it. Forget about it, like the Italian guys say. Forget about it. All right. This guy, yes, he did. This guy was a pain in the neck. Buddy Biancalana. I love the name Biancalana. It means white wool in Italian. And I tried like 3 times till I figured out somebody told me charges finally. So I resent it to this address in Seminole, Florida. I tried this one in, I guess it's Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, duh. So, yeah, that was in early 19. I gave up about that time. And I tried 3 times. You might see them pop up a couple times because these are all the rejects. I've just collected all the rejects over and over and over and over again. Rich Chills, or Chiles, or Childs, I think it's pronounced Childs, and they wrote on it, sender, return to sender, no forwarding address. Mine? Right now I think it's Otani. I really like Otani. Growing up, I like Dale Murphy, Don Mattingly, and growing up a Dodger fan, Steve Garvey, Fernando Valenzuela. This guy played with the Twins. I did not get any luck with him. It's just to return to sender, you're out of luck. You just salvage the letter inside. I mean, your address. This is an interesting one. Look at this one. So this is like the way this one's even different. Instead of yellow, big old stamp, boom, return to sender for postage. I don't think I did that. Sender removed, label, affix, remit. I know I did not send less stamps. See, that's a regular stamp right there. Hey, what does it say right here? Oh. And then somebody blacked it out. Check that out. Anyways, please forward. Sent it onto there. I eventually did get Mr. Rasmussen's autograph through TTM. So then I did resend it. There's the address they posted. So it's not like anything special. It's right there. And I got success. I got rewarded right at the height of the pandemic, or right at the beginning of it. Okay, what else we got? We got tons of them, so we got no shortage of things here. All right. This one, Alan Ashby. This address was crossed out. No longer at the address since 2015. All right. So that was a done deal with Alan Ashby. And then returned to sender my address. And it came to Santa Clarita 2020. Resent. I resent it as soon as I got it back. And I eventually, Mr. Ashby I did find him. And I got his autograph. All righty. Let's see here. We got here. Jeff Cirillo. Now it took me a while to track him down. He was like 2 or 3 attempts. So I figured out where he was, because you could see, look all the times. This is my first one to Medina. I got it back. Hold on. I got to figure this all out. Let's see here. We sent it on 4/20, got it back on the 7th, and they were signed finally. But I had to figure out that he was in Bellevue. Hey, Perez. Austin Riley. Cool. Mine is Otani. Resent 4/20. Was Bellinger with the Dodgers? I thought Bellinger was going to be really awesome with the Dodgers, and he was up and through 19, and then, I don't know, that injury just knocked him out. All right. So this is actually a success. Let me put that in a different pile. Okay. So we do have a resend here. We have a Mickey Tendleton. So I always like Mickey Tendleton. He's a catcher for the Tigers and the A's. This is a bum address. So I had to resend it on 20. And I don't know if I ever got him. I don't think I ever got a Mickey Tendleton autograph. So that's one that I'm leery of ever sending to, unless I hear from my buddy Brandon up in Madeira that he's signing, then I'll jump on that bandwagon. So here's another one. We don't know who this is. Lamar. This poor guy. So I sent it to him, and then in that time that I sent it to him, and there's a couple address labels here, one on top of the other. It's actually 3. Oh, shoot. Ouch. There it is. For review, whatever. He eventually passed away. Cy Young Award winner for the White Sox. I resent it and resent, so it's resent. No dice, and he passed away. So I was trying to go for the Cy Young Award winners. Then we have Matt Minsky. I think I got him eventually. Eventually, track him down. I don't know if this is a good address for him. 520. Return to sender. Matt moved. So there you go, people. So yeah, that was another. So you lose the stamp. That's the thing about this. This is the name of the game. Mike Morgan, guy's from Tulare, California. I believe he's Mormon, possibly, because he lives in Utah, or at least that's all the addresses I've seen. Then I get this message. Return to sender. Return to sender. And I resent it. And on the 20. And then I have another address. And never got him back. So there you go, Mike Morgan. Maybe use up my JFK stamp right there. All right, so this is one that I'm a little disappointed I got this one back. This is Robert Fick, beg your pardon. him and I went to school together. 226. We went to Cal State Northridge together, and this is Newport. I'm not certain what happened. I do have the cards in here. Robert Fick. Send these cards. And he's one I gotta figure out where the heck he's at. Because he's actually, we're both Cal State Northridge Matadors. So he was a Matador at the same time we were Matadors. We didn't take any class together, but we were enrolled together. We were in the same university together at the same time. He was playing on the baseball team. I saw him play plenty of times on the ball field. All right. Who else we got next? Tom Henke. You know what? Eventually, I did track him down, I believe. And this is, I believe that's his unknown. I don't know, something like that. So I haven't, so there's a good stamp in here. I just haven't pulled it out. So I need to. And he did sign a few for me on a subsequent. I might have forgotten that I sent it out to him, and then, and boom. Sometimes that happens. You get into this run and you're just sending cards out and you're like, whoa, and then all of a sudden I doubled the person up one time. I felt bad about that. Gotta be more careful with that. It's John Candelaria. So I wouldn't call this a TTM failure, because he did write me a letter. It's in here. And let's see, what did he write? I'll tell you right now what he wrote. Come on. It's from the Candyman himself, Candelaria. To whom it may concern. It says he charges $15. Yeah. Oh, I got one of those envelopes. You'll see in a minute. Field guy. It says full payment is required before the autograph can be returned. Once the payment has been received, please allow 21 to Mr. reserves the right to limit qualities. No coins, just cash. So he's got his little thing. He's got his address. If he maybe won the Cy Young Award, I'd probably shoot for it, but nah. You know, you could probably get one on eBay. Authenticated too, you know, like Topps clearly authentic. This guy has been I'm not gonna say it, but man, this guy is something else. I have tried this guy, so it's unknown. It's Chuck Finley, pitched for the Angels. Finley Interest, some company, I guess he had in Newport. I resent it on October 23rd, and then they wrote not at this address. It's July. I must send it 3 times. I'm no longer sending anything to Chuck Finley. Is he from Louisiana? Well, I'll tell your Louisiana homeboy to hook me up, man, because I tried 3 freaking times. You know, I think the California weather got to him. Yeah, you're probably right. He doesn't sign. He just doesn't sign. This is another Chuck Finley. So look, there's your boy again. Ooh, look at that. So Long Beach, Chuck Finley. So I told you I tried more than once. RTS, return to sender. Not at this location. Resent. So I was just trying to track him down. Here's the thing about him. I don't care if I would have got a rejection, like, you know, or never heard back from him. But I never figured out where the hell he was. That's the problem. He's elusive. And I guess he just doesn't want to be found. Here's a blast from the past. Jeffrey Leonard. So this guy he's up north in Roseville, California. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, man, dude, it was a total Jose. Total Jose, Johnny. Jeffrey, yeah, he was. And there's the card. And then you know what? I gave up on him, so I just kind of chopped out the stamp and reused it on some other thing. And I gave up on Jeff Leonard. I mean, I thought he was a cool guy. Check this one out. This guy does not want you to send to him. And, yeah, pretty well, almost, yeah, Johnny. Yep. I was the first one they've ever brought to the house, man. I thought I'd be impressed, but not really. This guy has his own stamper. So, Phil guy, my man, Big B right there. Um, some athletes obviously don't want to sign. I understand that. That's fine. This dude went out of his way to buy one of these damn things. He went to freaking Kinko's, Staples, you know, Office Max, Office Depot, and he had one of these made or got it online and does his own thing. And let's see who it is. Roger Craig. All right, Roger Craig was inundated, I think. That's not the post office. That's the person or his family doing it. So, funny thing about Roger Craig, he's not a total loss. I do have autographs from him. Baseball manager for the Giants, pitcher for the Dodgers, as well back in the 50s, probably 60s. Yeah, and he was a manager with the Giants in the 80s before Dusty took over and Frank Robinson took. Oh no, Frank Robinson was first. Then it was Roger Craig. He might be now, but I mean, I sent this off a long time ago. This is 2020. See, I got it resent right there. So I resent it to him. And no, but that's cool because, I did get his autograph before. And then, like I was telling people, and you might have heard me say this, maybe, possibly, the pandemic ruined stuff, ruined shit, because people are sitting at home, all of a sudden they're buying up baseball cards, and I could not find product. If you saw my videos for over a year, I could not find baseball card packs. I couldn't find a box. I couldn't find anything in the stores. I had to figure out ways to get cards. And so people are sitting at home and they're looking, oh, I got some cards, and they're bored because they got to sit at home because of the pandemic, blah, blah, blah. They start writing letters too. And all of a sudden, everybody's doing it. These dudes are sitting at home receiving tons of mail. They're not going to sign. So Glenn Davis is also another guy I chased 3 times. 3 times. He's like a school board member down in Georgia. This is not that long ago. Nothing. I sent it 2 years ago. Right there, you can see. Nada, man. There's the letter. I didn't even bother anymore. I just gave up on him too. Who else we got? We got plenty more. We have no shortage of cards. Let's see here. Who do we got? Not here. And they wrote something RTS. People can't write anymore, damn it. Tim Lawler. He was a pitcher for the Padres, Colorado. Not here. So I'm pretty sure the people who got it aren't too sophisticated, I'll say that much. Tim Lawler. Yeah, I sent it on 11/21. When did I get it back? 1:30. So, yeah, I got it back a little bit after that. All right, what else we got? Joel Skinner. Look at this one. This one was return to center. Joel Skinner. I did get him back. He signed a whole bunch for me eventually when I was able to get a good address for him. This address is no good. They crossed it out, so I'm willing to show it so nobody can get all crazy on me and call me all kinds of names that I'm a weasel because I hide my address but show theirs. Who knows? That could have been somebody in the family who did that. You never know, really. Joe Skinner. There we go. That's a good one. And resent and got it back. And hello. Here's the note. This is actually, I tried him 3 times. Hello, Mr. Joe Skinner does not live at this address. Also, I am not sure this was intentional, but you have 2 different addresses for him on the envelopes. Thank you. Yeah. Probably what happened is I found out that there was a different address, so I had a return address and da-da-da-da. You're right. But there are players that do, and we kind of know, and then when we suspect there's a ghost signer, it goes out. We pretty much, I heard Shaq's the ghost signer. Yeah, you're right. Gotta know. All right, this one I made a video, but it's not a total TTM, but just I'll do it more as a PSA. John McNamara, he's elderly. He used to coach the Angels. That's why I wanted his manage Angels, I should say, and the Reds. And so I got this long letter from his. There's Johnny Mac. He does auto pen. What is an auto pen? Does that mean that it's already, he sends you something pre-signed, like something that's got like the baseball cards or football cards that already have the autograph on it, or does he have like a machine that fake writes it? Oh, okay, kind of like what they did during the days of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence when they made copies of them. To whom it may concern, we are returning your baseball cards due to the fact that my husband, here you go, can no longer sign his name well due to having neuropathy. Are sorry, I think that's we are sorry for the inconvenience and appreciate your loyalty to the game of baseball. Sincerely, Ellen McNamara. So like he said, yeah, I got to know. He's a cool guy. Too bad. Too bad. I mean, I was just going through my cards and just saying, he'd be a good guy to shoot for. Right. Here's another old timer. He's no longer signing. Yes, sir, it is. Wayne Tollenwinger can't sign anymore to his wife. So I do have the card for him. He's old school. I had some photographs. These are old school. I had some guy bitch. I got on some Facebook group. You can't use because it's Getty Image. You know what? I don't see the Getty police coming after me, man. If I get this guy to sign it, I think it was him, sign right there, I don't give a rip. So I printed these, and I've had success with old baseball players. And there he is right there, and there's Jackie sliding in. See, there's Jackie Robinson, and there's Wayne. But his wife wrote me a note. Let me show you the note she wrote me. It's right here on my little request. These are pretty cool pictures, man. Came out pretty good. My printer does a good job. There was a baseball card in there too. And it says here, because of his age and health, he no longer signs thank you, Miss T. So that's kind of nice. I mean, the family kind of, you get acknowledged, right? Right field guy. All right, what else we got? Another one. Another old timer. Carol Hardley. These are old school guys. These are guys that played back in the day. So I didn't get his sign. Would have been beautiful ink all over this, man. Would have been. Pfft. Look at the old Quonset huts. This must have been in like an old airfield or something, or something. And where is he? Right there. There's Roger Maris right there. I think that's Calavito right there. Rocky Calavito. And there's a bunch of Indians. And I think that is, let's see who's on this picture. Got Harley, Rocky, Mini Minosos, Roger, and Gene. He's in the Hall of Fame. Roger Maris keeps being talked about. Yeah, you know what? I got a lot of them. I do get a lot of them. I have, I want another website besides using Sports Cards Forum. It's called Fan Mail Biz. And me and this other guy would always shoot after the older players. He made a list of them and then shoot for them. So a note from Mrs. Hardy. Carol's no longer able to sign autographs due to advanced stages of dementia. He also enjoyed the notes accompanying his cards. Hope you understand, Jan. Totally get it. What's up, Sophie? That's my daughter, guys. Please sub to her. Give her all the subs you can, please. My daughter, she puts out a lot of little videos. She's looking for subs. She's getting on the YouTube bug. Here's Sweet Lou Whitaker. Sophie's Card World. Sweet Lou. I sent him these cards. Came back. I heard he will sign. Hello, Sophie. He will sign, but if you don't send him money, he will put on it Lou Whitaker, and then he'll put. Um, he's a Jehovah Witness, so he puts jw.org on it. I'll take it. I just haven't been sending it out to him to try, but I should. Now, this man was not a failure. He doesn't sign. He will sign. You send him money, like 20 or 25 bucks. If you happen to catch him in a good mood, then Lou will sign your card. He'll return it to you, but he will put on it in huge inscription, Lou Whitaker, and then huge letters, jw.org, jehovahwitness.org. So he sends you off to the Jehovah Witness website, because he's a very devout Jehovah Witness. Frank Thomas. No, Johnny, don't get excited. Don't get excited. It's not 5 per. I've been meaning this guy's on my shoot list again. This is Mr. Frank, and he does charge 5 per. And he tells you who he is. He wrote me a personal letter, and I got an autograph in a sense. So check this out. He is the original Frank Thomas. Johnny, you're going to learn something here. I just haven't got around to it. He says, thank you for the money. Someone's hopes I will be donating your money to charities, Happy Camp Kids, Kids Kicking Cancer, and all these charities. Yes, thank you. I've enclosed an additional signed card for you with all my MLB stats on the back. I did? Oh, shoot. I must have missed it. All right. And then he tells you how he charges, and then he tells you his history. So this man is very proud of his major league history. First, the most popular photo from when I made baseball history on June 8th, 61 was when I was with the Braves, as we as a team hit 4 home runs in succession, winning by 4 different players. That was the first time it was done in all of baseball history. Eddie Matthews hit the first home run, 7th inning, off Cincinnati, off the pitcher, Jim Maloney. Hank Aaron, second homer off Maloney. They changed pitchers, brought in Marshall Briggs. Joe Addock hit the third homer off of Briggs. And I, Frank Thomas, the original, made home run history by hitting the 4th home run. I sell this photo for $22 and posters included, and donate the proceeds to 2 charities. Each photo has my handwritten account of the day, 61, along with my true, authentic signature. 3 other collectible photos also. So he tells you, it says, God bless you, thank you again. Sincerely, Frank Thomas, the original. So there, I got it autographed. Dear sister, I'm sending you the sheet, $5 for. So I need to get back to Frank. He was one of the guys. Just life just gets in the way, guys, and so I do have a couple photographs I'm sending him. Just gonna send him this one to get signed by him. And let's see. Bill Burden's still alive. Bob Friend, I don't think is. It's 58, and Frank Thomas. So Frank Thomas is that guy right there. There's Frank Thomas. Alrighty. Let's keep on going. Sweeney, man, one guy I really liked. And not deliverable as addressed, unable to forward. The dreaded no. And return to sender. The big no. And whatever somebody hand wrote some gibberish. Whatever that means. Don't know what that means. So that's Sweeney. Mike Sweeney. He played for the Kansas City Royals. He was a good player. I heard him on a Jim Rome interview one time. And that was it. Never heard from him again. This one, I did a video on this one. I know I did. Giambi. RTS. I put the little unhappy face on it, I think. Yeah, this is sad because you know what? I thought I had him. I open it. Both cards. So he ends up burning my envelope. That just sucks, dude. Just return it. Why don't you just go and do this? Where's that guy with that big ass stamp here? There you go. Just do like this guy. Just do like that guy. Instead of wasting somebody's stamp, turn to sender, man. Be cool about it. All right, what's next? Brian J. Holton. Yeah, this is this year's. And underneath the dreaded yellow sticker, no, it says, not at this address. So I hope you're taking notes because there's plenty of them here. And there's my little request that I send them. There's another one. Oh man, this guy's another one of those. Excuse me. I like Ray Knight. I like watching him play. He's married to a famous golfer, Nancy Lopez. And sent it to Albany. Not at this address. Somebody wrote. Don't know who. So RTS, that's me. That was it. I didn't try after that. I didn't pursue it. I said, get whatever. This one surprised me. Mario Guerrero Albul. Excuse me. Yeah, in Florida. Somebody wrote on it, not here. This one came in earlier this year, too. I didn't pursue him either. Excuse me. I'm trying to fight this cough. Terry Francona. I've tried him over the years. Got this one this year. See what address I use. Excuse me. Arizona. No dice. Excuse me. Okay, this one, Brian Giles. Now, this is not, I don't believe this is Giles. I'm not certain what that means. Insufficient address, maybe? I'm down as a coach. What address did I use? Because it's obviously Las Vegas. This is Brian J. Giles. Let me open this one up because I've never opened it. Just disappointed and let it be. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a drink here. So I got a good stamp right there. This is Giles. I think this Giles. Brian Giles. There he is. That's the Brian Giles we're talking. Not the Brian Giles that came in later. So I got to track down this man and see where he's hiding. Shared stream. Oh, thanks. It's all right. We're actually holding our own here. It's not horrible. Wasn't like I was planning to, but I mean, I kind of talked to Epiphany about it. Phil Regan. Thank you. And I have a picture that I took of him when he was playing the White Sox. And he pitched Byron Center. Thought that was a good address. Didn't work out for me. Let me show you the picture that I sent him. I took it. White Sox Stadium is like a freaking prison, unless you're in the outfield, because all along the whole darn freaking field, they have netting, so you can't get in there. So let me move my envelope. And the only room I had, let me show you his old. There's Phil Regan. 1969 Topps card I sent him. This is a picture I took. He was a pitching coach. He was 84. He was a pitching coach for the Mets. So this is a picture I took. He was talking to some dude in the stands. I was hoping I can get this picture autographed. Look at that old man. He's using a Fitbit or his Apple Watch or whatever the heck. And I was hoping. There's always hope, right? Hope is eternal, as they say. And it came back RTS. Return is non-deliverable, unable to forward. So I'm not certain what happened. Usually with those, I do post. Anything that gets rejected, if it's a success, I don't have time to put all my successes down, so I'll make a video instead on YouTube. And that serves as like the announcement. But put that out bummery there. I got a couple more here. Here's another one. Camilo Pascual. 2 years ago, I sent this. Didn't know he needed money or asked for money because he just returned them. I really got some nice pictures of him, and I need to track down where this dude is. There's a card of his right there. Let's pull it out. It's one of those Cuban ball players from the early days. And I need to figure out where the heck he's hiding. If it's money he needs, then I need to do that. And I got a mystery one for anybody who sees this. So let me show you. This is a mystery one. It's all I got back. It's all I got. Camilo Pascual is, I think he's still with us. I just got to figure out if he charges. So I got this. That's all I got. That's all I got. So I did get the cards. So let's say these are the cards. Let me throw some cards in here. Just grab a few tops here there. Let's say they got thrown in here, right? So all I got from the U.S. Postal Service was this. This. No, nothing. I got my stamp that's been canceled. I have an Albuquerque. I have to look back at the date I sent these. I have them on the list. See who came back and who didn't. And this is all I got. 7701. That's some kind of zip code. Yeah, but all I got is this. So, and they put it in a bag and they said, oh, we care about your item. Yeah, well, they only sent me the half that didn't have the cards. I have gotten them before chewed up, like you say. Like chewed up, like ripped up. And the cards are still in there, and I get half of it, and it's in a baggie. That's all I got. This is still a mystery. One of these days, I'll sit down and try to solve my own mystery. All right, here's another one. Brian J. Giles, the same guy. So I tried Nevada. We tried him earlier somewhere else. And then posted on Sports Card Forum. And then I had a date, so this is the beginning of this year. Oh, the cards? Somebody snagged them. Somebody stole them. I mean, why play nice? They saw their autographed baseball cards. They were out of the envelope because I only got this half. So whoever found them, you know, it had the dude's address, the player's address, but the 3 or 4 cards were signed and they kept them. Here's Sweeney again. And again, we already did Sweeney before. And I kept resending it, RTS. So I'm giving up on that dude. He's somewhere around here in California. I don't know. I'm not going to bother with that dude anymore. He can go. He can go. He can go. That's a... Oh, yeah, that could have happened. Some of those guys aren't the most honest guys, right? All right, here's John Lieber. No such number. Return to sender. I don't know if he made up his own little stamp or this is the stamp. It's not from Santa Clarita. This goes to Alabama. I believe that's what AL is. RTS. And so that's 2 on Lieber. So I think I've struck out twice with him. And I'm pretty sure I put it on Sports Card Forum. Here's Mark Gardner, recent rejectee. Actually, yeah, recent rejectee. I got it back in August, honestly. Never mind the date, it's August. Yeah, August. And I sent this one to the Giants. Look, the Giants cross this out. Mark Gardner, care of San Francisco Giants, AT&T Park or whatever, 24 Willie Mays Plaza, San Francisco, California, 941 something. Boom, rejected. Just a fat nothing on this one. I don't know where that guy is hiding. Yeah, right. She got her 10 subs. She was looking for 10. So we got Gardner here. Let's see. Take a look at Gardner. Got to try him again, Mr. Gardner here. And there he is. Gardner. 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 So I'll give him a shot again. I have to figure out, you know what? The thing I do is, most of us do in this hobby that do TTMs is we put it on Sports Card Forum or other websites that have. I think there's two other ones, but I use Sports Card Forum. That's the one I use, my go-to. All right, so here's another one. These might be older ones, but let's see what we got here. Recent out. Oh, Ray Knight. Second one. Ray Knight. That guy's a suspect right there. Don't send out to him. Look at this. I was even keeping notes here. Ray Knight, Ray Knight, Ray Knight, Ray Knight. No dice. No bueno. No bueno. Dan Spillner kind of tripped me up. I sent it out. I might have gotten this back in another, because these are just the rejects. But he at one time, this is undeliverable. Dan Spillner. Yeah, no mas with that guy. Ray Knight, Chuck Finley, Buddy Biancalana. Oh man, I can go on and on. The guys that are on my you-know-what list. I had a teacher friend of mine, she would call it the fecal list. Jeremy Burnett. Okay, he's actually a good guy. I sent it to him here, and no dice, right? Santa Fe here. Then I resent it to his P.O. box, and guess what? Voila, I got him back, and he signed his rookie card. So, but I just thought I'd show you this address is not a good one. El Arcoiris, whatever that is, street. I mean, I know what it means, but that's just don't use that address. What do we got here? Oh, Chuck Carr. Chucky, he just died. Well, see, I tried to get him back in 21. See, 21, and Chucky wouldn't sign for me, man. Dang, Chucky. And then he went. Then Chuck goes on bad dies on me, man. Sent the Longview, Texas, man. He had to die on me, so I'll never be able to get Chucky. So I tried. Can't say I tried. Here's another cat that bothers me, man. This one I've debated if I should even bother to resend it out. I think I've done it twice. This guy is the MLB Players Association frickin' president. He's the frickin' union president. You'd think he'd sign. Frickin' Tony Clark, play with the Tigers. Yeah, you can get the autos on eBay. Yeah, I've done that after I gave up on these dudes. Or that I figured they signed charged too much. I just try to find one on eBay. And I try to get the tops clearly authentic, because those are legit. Those are all authorized and everything. Here's a sad one. I just got this back. I tried Mark Lytle. He did come true. He has since passed on. I resent it to Gilbert, Arizona. He created a thing called the Nutty Buddy. So these are no good anymore because he's passed on. But you know what? I've managed to track him down for my 78 tops. But he's passed on recently. He just kind of had an abrupt death. All right, this one. Ken Strom, no luck. And you can see my notes, Ken Strom. I don't think I ever RTS 2 years ago. Tried again. I got the awesomest yellow sticker right there. I usually keep the sticker that comes with it. No dice. What do we else we got? Who else we got? We got a few more to go. Let's see here. Who is this guy? Bob Boone. All right, now Bob Boone. That is his real address, so I will protect his privacy. So I did try Bob Boone one time. Return to sender. I sent it again. Believe it or not, the same address. And boom, he lives in San Marcos. Thank you, Mr. Boone. Thank you. I think I have a video on his. All right. Let's see here. Wilson. Yeah, Mr. Wilson. He's an old timer. William Bill Wilson. I think he just returned him. He lives in Desert Hot Spring. He might, as field guy said, he might be way up there. And he's Roseville. I'm not certain if that's Jeffrey or if I got mixed up. Let's see if yeah, but I do have a lot of TTMs that I've gotten over the years. I think I'm almost up to 300 videos on TTMs. Here's another. Don't even get me started on this fool. Shane Monahan. This guy, I saw him play in the minors. RTS. I tried 3 freaking times. Shane Monahan. He just. Then he was here. Then he was there. He runs like some baseball camp. He runs some baseball academy. He's like a travel coach. Can't track this dude down. He barely played in the majors like 3 or 4 years. Was big time in the minors. And, just couldn't track him down. We got here Steve Trout. That's the wrong Trout. That's in January. CFS. I have no idea what the hell that means. Just right. Return to sender, man. Oh. And then there is an address here. So I don't know if we sent it off to that new address. I will have to try. But I do, as a public service to all of our fellow TTMers, I do try to put it on sports card form when I get a bad one. Ty Gani was one of the first guys I got back after right before the pandemic hit. That summer of 19, my son and I started writing. So let's try for Mike Trout's autograph. All right. Thought maybe Trout would sign. Well, I got other autographs, but not that one. Not at this address. Ty Gani. This address is bum. He Maple Zone Sports. Some of these guys become like hitting coaches. They become some kind of like private coach for people, for kids and stuff. Not deliverable as addressed, unable to forward. And then I tried, nada. So, I wouldn't give it a shot. This guy, I heard, does not sign whatsoever, hasn't signed in years. Paul Gibson. Didn't have much of a career. Been 2 years ago. I'm still waiting. All Pro Sports Academy. See, another guy who's some kind of coach. And nothing. Yeah, I was trying to track him down. You can see where I write my annotations. What else we got here? Jeff Torborg. Story on him. Well, we'll just read it. Doesn't make any sense. I think he just passed away, too. Sorry, Jeff can't sign Parkinson's. And, we had a death in the family today. My wife's uncle, who suffered from Parkinson's. It will eventually take you out. So Jeff Torborg was the manager of the White Sox for a while. I gave it a shot. He just couldn't, he was just too frail. Like Parkinson's, you're shaking around like that. Francisco Cervelli, I don't even know if he's still playing. He was up until a couple years ago. So this is about 2+ years ago. Sent it out to Marlins Park, so it's no big deal. He's from Venezuela. But no dice. I don't know what they do. Keep your stamps, throw away your stuff. I don't know. What else we got here? Return to sender. Somebody broke out the red marker. Look at that. Enos Cabell. This guy is a piece of work, man. I think he's in past pros. Some of these guys, what they do is they also latch on to, like an agent, like past pros, and then they start trying to hawk their autograph. Turn to sender. That was a long time. This was 14. This is when I was into it. I was on and off for years. I wish I would have been more consistent. I do regret not being consistent. You'll love this one, guys. Hall of Famer right here. A shot in the dark. Sometimes you just do a shot in the dark and you just shoot it out and you hope maybe you freaking get lucky and they sign it. So return to sender, George Brett. Well, George is not signed, nor does he send a note. He just sends it right back, and that's the end of story. So, return to sender. What else you got? Yeah, this guy disappointed me because I can't track him down. Wayne Norhagen out of Santa Clarita. I was sending him my 78 tops or 79 tops to complete the set. I resent it out, and I'm waiting still 2 years later. Nada. All right, what other TTM reject we got? Here's another one. We have, we remember we saw an earlier Buddy Biancalana. This is the second one. I tried finding this guy. Return to sender. Does not live here. And man, I tried. Finally gave up. That address didn't work either. Excuse me. And I gave up. I wasn't going to bother with that. All right. We have Jorge Bell, George Bell. I have no idea what that means. Whatever somebody wrote this. RTS, not at this address. Still waiting for him. I don't know if it ever made it to his house. Sometimes he may have a bad address. Jim Eisen. I think I did get his back. Eventually, I did connect, get the correct address, and he signed it. And excuse me. So sorry, I don't mean to cough on you guys. Oh, I got this from Kurt Ford. And here's the envelope. I'll just put it in there. So he sends me this is a note I sent him. Blah, 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 blah. I sent him this note, Mr. Kurt Ford. And he writes back. Man, this envelope's really got beat up. Look at this, man. This envelope has seen better days, my people. And it came back and he wrote on it 3 per autograph. Cool. At least he lets you know, right? No problem. Jamie Moyer. We all know Jamie Moyer. Threw a no-hitter. 120 game a bunch of times. Won a ton of games in his 40s. Pitched till he's almost 50. So Jamie Moyer. Attempted, address not known. San Diego, California. And that was it for Jamie Moyer. Sometimes I write the dates on here. 1/27/22. Just earlier this year. This is a 2022 attempt stab in the dark. Aha! Marlon Anderson. He charges. I'm trying to think how he charges. There it is. He wrote on it, usepastpros.com. So he tells you, hey, you know what? You can get my autograph there. I don't know. He probably charges $10, $15, $20. Yeah, Marlon, yeah. Okay, Marlon. Let a Phillies fan or some other guy, not me. Sorry, man. Sorry. And then here's another one. This is Tony Scott. I really needed him for the 78 tops. And return to sender. It was this earlier this year. Failed. So Tony Scott. As you can see, this stack has gotten bigger from when we said. If you hung around from the get-go, started off with just a few, and look, it's getting there. You know, it's almost a hand like a horse. You know, like you measure a horse to the withers. Who else we got next? Pedro Estacio. Disappointment right here. This is a couple years ago. I sent it to Arlington. That's what address I had. Then I sent it to Colorado. And Pedro Estacio used to pitch for the Dodgers. No dice. Who else we got? Mike Lacrosse. Disappointment here. I don't know if I've gotten him. It's questionable. Lemon Cove is right here. His P.O. box. I can show you his P.O. box. P.O. box is no big deal. Unless you want to go hang out in the freaking Lemon Cove P.O. box. I've been up that way. It's all lemons and orchards of citrus. And I don't know if that was a good address for him. Don't know. I think I might have finally connected with Mr. Lacrosse. I've seen other people maybe, score with him. But I didn't. So here's another Billy Almond. So this is the second Billy Almond. So you can tell there's a couple guys that I've tried. I don't give up easy. I try a second time, a third time, and then I finally give up. But I find that I used to try harder. Now I just give up. No longer lives here. Not known address. I don't know what the heck. I don't think that's a freaking official language or jargon of the United States Postal. That's not an acronym. It doesn't stand for address not known. It's ridiculous. Whoever threw that on there. So I then try to track down another address. I think I did get a Billy Almond one time, but I don't know for a fact. 'Cause Alan Ashby, I had a bum address for him once. So Alan Ashby, I had some Cypress address. Let's see what it is. Dang it. That's the actual sticker. Cypress, Texas. And so he moved on, and they said forward to. So I forwarded to Hollow Court, Texas? I don't know. Wherever that address is. And I ended up connected with him a few times. He's a great TTMer. I think I just got a message from a year ago. I posted this. I made this video a year ago on Doyle Alexander. And man, somebody is angry with this man. I'm not going to dog the man. Return to sender. They put my address, point to my address. And they put your wrong address. Let me show you the wrong address. Cedar Hill, Texas. Mandy Court, whatever. Man, the person was angry. He wrote me a paragraph on YouTube, on the comment section. And I agreed with him. I said, oh, yeah, it was bummed out. He didn't sign. Oh, he's not signing for anybody. They keep trying to get him to sign. He won't sign. And all the promoters are asking, and he won't. I was like, ooh, boy, this guy's mad at him. So he must have. But anyways, Mr. And there is Lytle. Recently passed away. So on the third try, I got him. I'm not certain where. He recently deceased. And I wrote on it, love the Nutty Buddies. So he is the inventor, Mark Lytle, who's no longer with us, just passed away within this year, earlier this year. He invented a thing called the Nutty Buddy. It's like a cup for athletes. So check it out, guys. Almost done. What else we got here? Failed. 125.22. All right, who is it? Who's the failure? Don't even get me started on this guy. Not like this guy. I mean, he must be living off his money, or his stripper wife took it off from him. Chris Benson. Remember, she's the one that said if he messed around, that she would then, basically visit every teammate and every coach. His Anna Benson, his wife, his former wife. So Chris Benson, I don't have a good address for him. I probably put it on the sports card for him. Terry Kennedy, unfortunately, used to sign. He no longer signs. Great signer. I've met him in the past. He says he no longer signs, so he's kind of retired from the signing gig. That's cool. That's cool. No worries. That's a good TTM right there. Jarvis Brown, good TTM. Joe Coleman, good TTM. I'm on down to my last two, ladies and gentlemen. So, Jim Fry. I chased him around trying to get autographs from him. There he is right there as a player and another. And he was sick when I was here. He is holding back. I think that's Ken Singleton, and that's Altabelli, and then that's Jim. There he is. Fry and Earl Weaver. Okay, it's Earl Weaver holding back Mr. Fry. Anyhow, it's a shame. Got these nice photos. And my thing, he passed away in April of 20. See the stamp here? So I tried and but then he passed away on me. So return to sender. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, there's not much you can do. I mean, when you know who's looking for you. And the last one that I was able to find from all of my things was this one. This is I ripped this envelope, so zombie, yeah, get him to sign. Buy the autos on eBay. Yeah, Field Guy, that's what I have been doing. Let's see here. Let me look at your comments real quick, guys. All right, yeah, Zombie, Old Timer, Sophie. Yeah, don't forget to sub to my daughter, Sophie Cars. She's trying to get 10. She's trying to get 20. She's trying to get her subs up. And like and subscribe. Yeah, so Doug the Sensei. We didn't go to school. I watched him play we all watched him play. All of us that are online, we all watched him play. And I think there was another one where it was I didn't track him down. Then I finally tracked him down. Doug the Sensei, and he went to Pierce College. So I did too. So I tried to use my Pierce College connection and signed all my cards. Yeah. So that was a good TTM. So there it is, guys. A huge stack. Check that out. That is huge. Well, I'm going to get on going here. I'm going to do some dishes. I don't think you want to watch me wash dishes, but I thought I'd show this to you. Let me show you what I got for Christmas from my brother who went to Japan. Real quick. I did not know until he brought these packs. But these are Topps authorized trading cards of the Nippon Professional Baseball, the NPL. Nippon Baseball, Professional Baseball. So I'm going to open these up one of these days on a pack rip. Pretty cool. My brother was in Japan with my niece and nephew. He brought me a couple. There's one more in the box here. Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe we'll rip it tonight for our pack rip 681 tonight. Or do you want to see it now? But no, this is a chat. We'll post it separately. Then he picked these up too, and these are 500 yen. They make that little funny symbol. And I looked at them. These cards. And there were some guys I recognized, baseball players, American, and I was trying to figure out which Japanese players were there. And then he brought me these. These are 1,000 yen. I'm not certain. Yeah, the Texas and Japanese. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to do it on a separate one. And these are from 93. Oh, it's a game. It's a game. That's right. It was a game. So I have no idea what this entails. It's a game. It's a baseball card game. I haven't opened it. It's in a little, it's like a little deck. But it's called Pro Baseball Game 93. It's Hawks. What else is here discernible in English language? It's got a logo, a sticker. I guess a barcode. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here now. And let's do these cards. Since this is not the pack, they're just loose cards. So these are Jim Pachorik. I think he played in the regular. See, look at that. 1991. He played for the Yokohama Tayos Whales. Futsushi Miyasato. Takashi Seato. Akito Seato. Tohuro Okamoto. Robert Rose. Now him, I got his autograph before. So Bobby Rose played with the Angels. So I'm going to get his autograph. He's autographing going. He's going. Takahiro Saki. Glenn Braggs, he played with the Brewers. So a lot of these guys ended up in Japan. There's Glenn Braggs, man. What's the brother doing in Japan? Mike Campbell also playing the majors. In other words, the majors in the USA. Hisashi Tokano. What we got? Takanori Sasuke. Nirohimo Kamoda. Tamayoshi Sakiya. Yuki Tangiguchi. Man, Jose Malave. See, Jose Malave played in the majors. I have his baseball cards. I have his rookie cards. I know him because right away when I saw his name, I said, oh, I know that guy. Mitsushi Tamura. Kenji Nagami. I think I got this guy a couple times. Tananori Sasuke. Too bad it's not Ichiro Sasuke, huh? Hideki Irigashi. Tashiri Sasaki. Again, he might have played in the majors. Some of these guys may have played in the majors. There's Bobby Rose again. That's the third one we got. We got another duplicate of this guy, too. Look at the shiny one. Sophie loves shiny cards. There you go, Sophie. Takashi Seato. I don't think he ever played in the majors because sometimes they choose not to come over. Hideki Ishigara, so we got some repeats. And there you go. And this says rookie on him. I don't know if it is actually rookie. I'll take their word for it. And I mean, I don't know much about Japanese baseball cards. All right, so stay tuned. This is what we're going to do. We're going to preview this. We're going to rip Japanese tomorrow. So tonight will be 681, but this will be pack rip 682. Pack rip 682, the Japanese one. Let me put that down. That would get more people to show up. We'll put the Nippon 682 pack a day will be for the MPB. Let's see what we can get. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Phil Guy. Hope you like that penny I found it at 1945 Wheatie. Thank you, Epiphany. Thank you, Sophie. Don't forget to like to my daughters. Sophie Cars World. Leave your stuff there, guys. Everybody. Leave your chats. Leave your things. Get some buddies. Get some subs. Put your channels out there. Go for it. All right. So we'll rip that tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Today's Monday. So 27th. All right. Sounds good. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you for joining me. Hope it wasn't too much of a downer with all those RTSs, return to senders. All right. CV out. Have a good one.